already know just where I be, dog. I ain't being cocky, but Philly what I'm reppin'. Watch me check it like it's hockey. I ain't tryna get it twisted. If you get it, then you got me. If you with it, cool. If not, I'll treat you like a Tamagotchi. I'ma let you down point. Yeah, I never disappoint.
What's going on, guys? JHoyt back with you today. Welcome back to some Call of Duty World War II ranked play, where my 3 teammates hop in the backpack. But today we're going to be talking about the CWL Stage 1 playoffs that just happened this past weekend. And all I gotta say is, wow. Didn't expect most of this. So I'll be showing you guys the matches up on your screen as they go along here. I'm looking at the entire bracket, so I'll have to break it down, edit everything in. But the first match of the weekend was Rise versus United. United, a little inconsistent, you know, more recently. And Rise comes in as the #1 team, having won last event. Probably, in my opinion, it should have been like a 3-1 in favor of Rise. However, United comes out of nowhere and 3-0's Rise instantly. First match of the weekend, 3-0's Rise. So now the best team in the world, arguably, is in the losers bracket. Completely mind-blowing. You move on to the second match, and I believe, if this was the match, that Red Reserve versus LG, I believe that Red was up 2-0 in this series. 2-0. I believe then LG comes back, reverse sweep. I mean, LG arguably is the better team there, but again, to come back from 2-0 to reverse sweep in the playoffs, pretty incredible. I actually lied. The last event was CWL Birmingham, where LG won, not Rise. But either way, on to the third match of the weekend. Optic Gaming, my team, Optic Gaming, versus Team Envious. This one I predicted to be a 3-0, 3-1. Exactly what it was, 3-1 in favor of Optic. Envy just has not looked good this year at all. You know, following the event, or actually after they got eliminated later on, Slasher ended up announcing he was a free agent, which he would later join Rise Nation after they dropped methods. But we'll talk about that a little bit later. But then we have the last match of the round 1, at least. You had Faze versus TK. Now, both these teams are very good. TK had a strong start and has been kind of declining since then, and Faze has started off really slow and has now started to do something in the league and in the tournaments and stuff. So this one should have been probably game 5, round 11 type, you know, material. TK ends up winning that 3-1. Now, you know, TK, I didn't watch this match, but I'm guessing they just played better in that one. But 3-1 to Faze. Moving on to round 2, United versus LG. Now, if you didn't, I mean, like we said at the beginning, Rise should have beat United to begin with, but it looks like that's where United run ends. LG takes them out 3-1. You know, the guys over at LG definitely have been on a tear recently, winning the last event, and then just staying consistent throughout the year. Moving on to the second match of round 2, you had Optic versus TK. Now, the last time these guys faced off, I believe it was domination from Optic, but if it wasn't, I might be lying about that. Optic 3-0's TK in a huge game. Optic then moves on to the winners finals. Going to the winners finals against LG was huge for Optic. If they win, they secure the best placing of the year for themselves, guaranteeing themselves top 3. However, LG is also a very dominant team, to where Optic has had struggles against them this year. Optic goes in, very good series, 3-1. Optic knocks LG to the losers bracket. Optic is in the grand finals for the first time in World War II. So immediately putting Optic at the best finish this year, but also puts them in their first grand finals. It's looking great for Optic. They always show up at big tournaments, or at least they're supposed to, right? They did last year, Stage 2. Champs come from behind, drop down the losers bracket, come back and win. However, this time they're going from the winners finals, right? They have the huge advantage, right? The winner of the losers finals has to beat them twice. Now we're in the winners finals, right? But let's take a little bit back, right? And on your screen, you guys can see the losers bracket here, or the lower bracket, whatever you want to call it. you had Rise and Red. Now, Rise comes out against E United and gets 3-0'd. So immediately I would be thinking, like, this is a very good team. They should beat Red. No, Red ends up taking Rise out, the #1 seed going in. Rise takes him out 3-2 in the 5th game, takes out Rise. So immediately, everyone's going to be like, wow, a top team's out? Great. Then you move on to the bottom of the lower bracket. You had Envy versus Faze, another Game 5. Faze takes it 3-2, pushing them on to face E United, where they complete another Game 5 winner over E United. I did not see these matches, so I can't really count on them too much. But on top of that, you had TK dropping down from when they lost against Optic, facing off against Red. 3-0, TK takes it home. Moving on, TK versus Faze. Now, this was a match in the round 1 of the playoffs in the winners bracket, and TK won 3-1. However, Faze was like, nah, we're coming out. 3-0 sweep, TK, you're going home. So Faze is on an incredible run, right? 3 straight games in a row. Optic beats LG to put him against Faze. Faze was like, nah, we're going to the grand finals. Beats LG 3-2. Very close game. I think I did watch part of that one. So we got the final 3. Optic, Faze, and LG. Optic and Faze, for the first time, both of them in the grand finals of World War II. Faze had not won an event since Advanced Warfare, which was like 900 and something days, I believe they said. That's just insane. Not winning a title for 3 years. That's gotta be like, okay, you're facing against Optic, right? They're on a good run. They have not went to a Game 5 yet, right? They beat Envy 3-1, they beat TK 3-0, and they beat LG 3-1. Like, they're looking good. 9-2 map count in playoffs. Like, they're looking good. So they get in the first best of 5 in the grand finals. They choke. 3-2 to Faze. Forces a second best of 5. Optic chokes again. 3-2. Faze ends up winning the Stage 1 playoffs. So after getting knocked out in the first round of the winners bracket, they lose to TK. They then win against Envy, E United, TK, LG, and then twice against Optic Gaming. Take home the gold. Like I said on Twitter, you know, if you don't follow me, make sure you go do so. But I said I can't believe I'm saying this, but congrats to the Faze clan. You know, they played, you know, incredible after getting knocked out in the first round and winning, was it, I guess 6 series to win the event. That's huge for them after not winning for, I think it was what, 3 different titles. Then that's incredible. I said congrats to them. Replays, Priesta, Attach, and Zuma. You know, congrats to them and the Faze clan over there. Obviously, I wish Optic would have taken that one home, but just wasn't their event. They just choked a bit, and it's really hard to see because I'm diehard Optic fan, and obviously Faze is one of their longtime rivals, I guess I'll call it, even though they haven't really, I guess, had some really intense series until this event. But I guess after this event, you saw multiple teams already shaking up the rosters, right? You had TK, which they haven't announced their team yet as of right now. It's April 10th at about 4 o'clock. They have not announced their team yet, but they already said they're dropping Theory, so I don't know where that's going to go. Rise, like I mentioned earlier, they picked up Slasher from Envious, which leaves Envious incomplete, but now you have Slasher on Rise, which is huge. Because Slasher is a very good player, but he's not really been on the best of teams. And then you have, and pretty much I think that's it for, you know, roster changes. But if you guys did enjoy, hit that like button down below. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. And as always, guys, we'll see you next time. I want you forever, even when we're not together.